India's aviation network continues to face major disruptions as IndiGo's operational crisis has now entered its sixth day, affecting thousands of passengers and nationwide. Now, let me get you figures as well. Over 200 flights have been cancelled since last Friday, with major cities including Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Pune, Trivandrum, all of them getting impacted due to this crisis. Now, Mumbai airport alone cancelled its services on 8 key domestic routes, while Bengaluru saw over 61 departures getting cancelled, and Chennai recorded about 100 cancellations today. So this is the data we're getting from just this morning. The crisis, you see, was triggered by pilot shortages after IndiGo failed to fully implement the new flight duty time limitation rules. Remember, it was introduced in 2025, and now the MOS Civil Aviation Muralidhar stated that while other airlines complied with the FDTL reforms approved by the Delhi High Court, IndiGo, in this case, did not take adequate action, causing the widespread disruptions. You see, this could have been prevented. It was clearly a man-made crisis by IndiGo that led to this situation. In fact, the Ministry of Civil Aviation, which is led by Minister Ram Mohan Naidu, has now stepped in, rightly so, in fact, to stabilize operations. IndiGo's flight, if you see, have also increased from about 706 on December 5th to about 1,565 on December 6th, with about 1,650 flights expected today. Now, also, to let you know, on an average, IndiGo operates over 2,200 flights. So still there is a backlog and there is a gap. On-time performance too has improved over the last few days from about 30% to 75% now, and services have resumed across 135 out of its 138 destinations. Now, the Civil Aviation Ministry has also imposed nationwide airfare caps to prevent overcharging, ranging from about 7,500 rupees for short routes to about rupees 18,000 for long-haul domestic travel. Passengers are also being protected with strict directives at this point. All refunds for the cancelled and heavily delayed flights must be complied by 8 p.m. today, and all the pending baggage must be traced and delivered within 48 hours. Remember, passengers across India have been suffering for several days now, and in the light of those concerns, several measures have now come in directly from the central government. Now, viewers, IndiGo has processed, in fact, rupees 610 crore in refunds and returned more than 3,000 bags. Airport operations are also stabilizing with smooth passenger movement, strengthened on-ground support, and special care for senior citizens and Divyang passengers. Meanwhile, the DGCA also issued a show cause notices to IndiGo CEO Peter Elbers as well as COO, giving them about 24 hours to respond over operational failures and non-compliance with the aircraft rules in 1937 and FDTL regulations. So basically, they have been given an extension of 24 hours to explain why the airline did not comply with the new rules and how did this crisis unfold in fact. Now, DGCA has also cautioned that a failure to submit a complete and comprehensive reply within the extended timeline could result in now regulator proceeding based on the available records. In fact, a 4-member inquiry committee is also investigating this crisis, and strict action is now expected.
पायलट एसोसिएशन ने ये मांग करी थी कि जो वर्किंग आवर्स है, जो ड्यूटी आवर्स है, वो 10 घंटे के बजाय 8 घंटे करे और इसके लिए एफडीटीएल जो है उसका बदलाव करे, उसमें रिफॉर्म लाए। और दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट ने भी उसको मंजूरी दे दी। उसके बाद हमारे देश के सभी एयरलाइंस कंपनी को हमने आगाह कर दिया था, उनको सूचना करी थी कि जो हाई कोर्ट की गाइडलाइंस है उसके हिसाब से FTTL का अभी हमें इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना है, 2 फेज़ में करना है, 1 जुलाई 2025 और 1 नवंबर 2025, ऐसे 2 फेज़ में जो कंप्लाइंस है वो हमें पूरी करनी है। उसके बाद सभी एयरलाइंस कंपनी ने इस पे काम किया, लेकिन इंडिगो ने जितना सीरियसली इसको लेना चाहिए था उन्होंने नहीं लिया। और आज हमने देखा कि 4 दिन पहले जो सिचुएशन क्रिएट हुई देश में, जो कियोस हुआ, उसकी वजह यही थी कि इंडिगो ने, उनके मैनेजमेंट ने ये सीरियसली नहीं लिया। तो तुरंत उसके बाद मिनिस्ट्री हो या DGCI के माध्यम से हमने इमीडिएटली एक्शन ली है। सबसे पहले तो 4 लोगों की एक जांच समिति हमने अपॉइंट करी है। उसके बाद 24/7 एक कंट्रोल रूम तैयार किया गया है। ये सब पहले जैसी सेवा शुरू हो, इसलिए FTTL का जो आदेश था उसको फरवरी 2026 तक हमने स्थगित कर दिया है। DGCA ने इंडिगो के CEO को कल ही शोकॉज नोटिस दिया है, 24 आवर्स में उसका आंसर देना, इसलिए उनको बोला है और उनको नोटिस भी इशू किया है। इस दौरान जो एयरफेयर जो बढ़े थे बाकी एयरलाइंस कंपनी के, तो उनको भी हमने सूचित किया है। उनको भी एक हमने जितना प्रवास हो उसके हिसाब से ज़्यादा फेयर क्या रहे, इसके एक चार्ट भी हमने घोषित किया है। उसके हिसाब से ही ये सेवा चलेगी। जो लोगों को तकलीफ हुई है, परेशानी हुई है, जिन्होंने टिकट बुक किया था, पैसे दिए थे, हमने ये भी सूचना दी है इंडिगो को कि विदाउट एनी कैंसिलेशन फी चार्जेस को यहाँ पे न लेते हुए।
All right, so MOS Civil Aviation just stated that while other airlines across India complied with the FDTL reforms approved by the Delhi High Court, Indigo did not act promptly, causing this widespread crisis.
Dear Indigo colleagues, it's Sunday afternoon, December 7th. I'm standing here at Indigo's Operations Control Center in Gurgaon. As you can see the bus going on in the background, my colleagues here are working relentlessly to further stabilize and normalize the Indigo operation. For me, they symbolize the unwavering spirit, professionalism and incredible commitment of all at Indigo. Once again, my sincerest appreciation for the great work each and every one of you is doing. In my earlier messages, I conveyed we would be rebooting the system Friday, take a significant number of cancellations and start afresh on Saturday. That has worked well by operating some 1,500 flights yesterday as compared to only 700-ish on Friday. Also, we have been able to execute the cancellations at an earlier stage, so customers don't show up at the airport in case their flights are being cancelled. It gives us all the confidence that step by step we're getting back. Today we realize further improvements of the system in order to reach around 1,650 flights. A better OTP, less cancellations, and importantly, customers are being notified in advance. Today's OTP is projected around 75%, significantly up from 30% yesterday. The network coverage has been restored with 137 stations operated. Also for our customers, all processes around refunds, luggage, rebooking are in full swing, and we're actually reducing the backlog as we go forward. The last days have been very difficult for the people in Operation Control Center, for all the teams supporting them, for our pilots and cabin crew with delayed flights, disrupted rosters and so on. Kindly allow me to make a special shout out to our AOCS staff who had to face very tough situation at the airports, especially